Book.com, winnerswaybook.com. What to sell to the federal government, everyone. This comes up a lot. You've heard maybe you don't want to be broke anymore. You've heard the government always pays. You've heard this is an industry for so many. It's true. This is a market. This is the #1 market in the greatest country ever, the United States. And the best part is you don't have to be a U.S. citizen. You don't have to be a U.S. resident to get involved in government contracting. Bam. winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Laugh with Mr. and Stacy. Welcome. What's up? Well, what's next? And before I even go into what you need to ponder when it comes to what to sell to the federal government, one of the things that, regardless of what you sell, whether you sell things like salt, you sell technology, there's earphones in here, whether you sell produce like avocados, and you may think like, this stuff sounds crazy. Who's selling these things? People do. I interviewed a gentleman who sold rice. I've interviewed people who sold technology. I interviewed a couple who made $10,000 towing a boat. So there's a lot of options and a lot of things that you can sell to the federal government, regardless of what they are. You also have to know how to write a proposal, how to submit your bid, how to submit your offer. And this is whether it's state, local, or federal. Although the title is federal, I want to make it very clear because people are like, well, what about state and local? It's pretty much the same. So if you're interested in what does it take to write a proposal, what do winning proposals look like, how do I even write a proposal, check out proposalthatwins.com. Proposalthatwins.com is $447. You should get it now. There's a countdown clock because soon it will be $997, lifetime access. So all my amazing people who are here, let's jump into what to sell. I may do a little multitasking. I do have some dishes to wash, but we'll see what happens. What to sell. You got to take a step back. First, you have to ask yourself, what do you not want to sell? It's way easier in life to say what you don't want. What do you not want to sell? I don't sell priest services. It's just my thing. Don't like selling priest. Don't like selling services around harassment, things involving end of life, things involving controversy. Those aren't the things that I'm interested in. But I'm an entrepreneur. If somebody wants 10,000 books, hey, can I sell 10,000 books? If somebody wants me to staff prisons, I'll look into staffing prisons. So first, you want to know, what do you not want to sell? Now, you may think, well, but Kizzy, I'm in notary. I want to sell notary services. Or, Kizzy, I'm a trucker. I want to sell trucking. Kizzy, I have a virtual call center. That's what I do. I'm a therapist. I do hair. That's great. These are trades that define you. Like, let's think about it. Is LeBron James just a basketball player? No. That's how he started out. I would say he's a mogul. He's an entrepreneur. You look at somebody, whether you like her or not, Oprah. You look at somebody like Cardi B. Yeah, she's a rapper. She's an artist. But look at her now. She's going to be a billionaire before we know it. Look at Rihanna. She is a billionaire. You wouldn't just say, oh, well, Rihanna is a singer. She's an artist, right? So these are what I'm also asking as you think about what to sell to the government. You got to get out of that mentality. Some people call it blue collar. Some people may call it a slave mentality. Some people may go as far as to talk about it with the bigger system and how we're programmed in the States especially. But this is about, you got to get out of that. Because you don't have to sell. Nope, she's a singer. You're funny. She ain't a singer. She hasn't released an album in almost, 12 years? But here's the deal. People are more than that, just like you. Let's say, Shauna, you do hair, or you're a nurse, or you do training. Why can't you sell ATVs to the government? Why can't you sell housekeeping? Why can't you sell male pheasants? These are all real contracts. These are all real contracts. So I'm saying to you that you first identify what you don't want to sell. Number two, you need to get out of that mindset. You got to get out of that mindset of just thinking, well, I can only sell what I know. Jeff Bezos, I don't foresee Jeff Bezos saying, well, I'm a book dealer. It's not what they are. If you want your question answered immediately, buy a badge, pay, and I'll get to it. But I want to go further into this topic. If you haven't checked this out already, winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Yeah, you can sell ATVs. So what you want to do is, as you're working on your mindset, getting out of this poverty, this restrictive, well, this is what I do. Okay, maybe that's your field, but that's not what you do. Especially for those of you who are parents. You know how to project manage, you know how to multitask, you know how to get stuff done, you know how to act in emergencies. So why couldn't you sell something peculiar? Let's take a look at what these things are. There's no need to guess. Let's just take a look here. Moving over to where the business is done here in Tulum, Mexico. Light's a little different, but I'm still cute. Okay, y'all, let's take a look. We're going to look at Unison Marketplace. You need a cage code. You can get it on sam.gov, and I'm going to start showing y'all here in a second. Okay? So right now, there's 178 opportunities. And I feel you, Hugh. Nobody wants to sell their soul. You don't need an LLC. You can use any business you want. You can have a sole proprietorship. You can do a DBA, doing business as. Do you need upfront cash? It depends. I'm so glad you're here. Jiu-Jitsu, Hugh Crave, I love you. Alan. And now, don't let me forget, Alan, if you're still here, to talk about subcontracting, okay? So don't let me forget, because we're going to be on here a minute. I'll probably do my dishes while we talk. So air conditioners for Cuba. Look, if I would have found that one earlier, I would have bid on it. I think it's a really amazing opportunity. This is Unison. Sometimes I mispronounce it. Unison Marketplace. You need a cage code. It's a reverse auction, so they are very price sensitive, but you are too. When was the last time you paid $20 for a carton of eggs? Never. So don't get caught up. Short-term lodging. Do you need to be a realtor? No. Do you need to have a background in real estate? No. You just need to be able to find these hotel rooms. Add a little profit. And it's a small business set aside. Now, to the question, do you need money? You probably will to cover these rooms. Thank you, T. Crawford. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the badge. Let's go to the badge right quick. Let's go back to the kitchen with better light. Can one go about getting defense contracts dealing with data science? Well, you can. There's a however, comma. The government is very similar to us. So think about it. Think about how you buy things, right? Maybe you just go to Walmart, but you don't like, maybe you don't like the meat at Walmart. So maybe you live in an area with a Kroger or a Butcher or a Wegmans or a Publix, Piggly Wiggly, that HB, whatever the place is in Texas. And I don't know how you pronounce it. Maybe your view is different. Maybe you're like, nah, I go to Whole Foods. I don't know. Maybe you get your stuff at Super Target. But you have your preferences. And the government is the same. When it comes to like data science and IT, the government has their different ways of buying those types of things. So what happens is, especially for those of you just starting out, it can become a little more challenging to win that kind of work because of the way that they're buying it. So I'm not saying you can't, because everything is possible. I'm just saying that You want to open your mind as far as what you want to sell, because you may not do that in the beginning. You know, I don't know if you all watch the Renaissance Beyonce movie, but one of the things that I really took away from her movie, she was so vulnerable, and in it she talked about how this was like her first concert where they had so much fun, and she had so much fun, and I could feel it because I read energy. I'm your psychic government friend. Whether you want to believe it or not, I mean, it is what it is. And so, hey, you know, and I could just sense it. And I could feel it because I attended her concert in New Orleans and had really good seats. Point is, it was like, wow, here's this woman that's been in this industry for so long, and finally, at this point in her life, she's able to just be free and like really embody the whole movement of Renaissance. And that's the same thing as an entrepreneur. Sometimes you got to sell what pays the bills, or you got to sell what's easy to sell in the very beginning, and then you can move into other areas. So I'm not here to say you can't subcontract or you can't do data science. I'm just saying that sometimes we have to do the things that are necessary as an entrepreneur. Did that land well? Thank you, HEB. I don't know, how you pronounce that store, HEB Lawn? I went there, the one in, I forgot what city it was in. But I went there. I like that store. Y'all had Lotto at the checkout. I was like, I can get Lotto at the checkout. It was not the rapper, but you know what I mean. So the book is winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. I'm doing a little bit of multitasking, you know, doing little dishes while I talk to y'all, because this is really important to me. I have my own little routines. But did it land well? I know y'all are in a little delay, but did it land well with the Beyonce example? Was that a little, you know, and I asked for feedback. You know, just like one thing that you can do with government contracting, I don't know if y'all knew this, and I'll get to your questions too, is not only can you sell pretty much only anything you want, but you can also ask for feedback. You can ask for something called a debrief. Within 3 days, if you do not win, you can ask for a debrief. I recently did that. I bid on some religious position in Italy, and I asked for a debrief and got information via email. Thank you all who provided feedback. So some of the questions are, how do I subcontract? How do I get on contract vehicles? So it goes back to, what are you willing to sell? And I firmly believe, Dr. Kizzy Marie Parks, firmly believe that for some, not so much you all here, because you have really beautiful energy here. What's up, Pat? Pat Murphy. I love it. I'm here in Tulum, Mexico. That we sometimes use these blockages to prevent, thank you, Jack, my hair is, to prevent action. Because it's easy to business fake, but y'all aren't fakers. And it's easy to just set things up and, I'm going to get to it, and I got to figure it out, and I want to make sure everything's right, and I don't want to make a mistake. Hey, girl, what's up? What's up, Pat? I mean, you said hey, girl to me, but Pat, I think you're a guy. What's up? No, hey, girl. No, I don't know. Pat, I feel like you're a dude, but I don't know. So my point is, what I suggest you do is you can write it on a piece of paper, and you can do it right now if you want, or on your phone, or wherever. Do it later if you're watching replay. You want to identify what is it that is of interest to you. I was going to say, I felt like you were a dude. I like how you say, hey, girl. And that is, what's of interest to you. What would you like to sell? The more and more I learn in this space, because you learn, apply, adjust, and don't forget, you have to write a proposal regardless. So you want to check out my Proposal Master Academy 447, proposalthatwins.com, proposalthatwins.com. Get that. Whether you're watching live or the replay, there's a countdown clock, because when the clock counts down, the class is going to go up to 900. And it also will include monthly lives with me. Thank you so much, Art. Yeah, HEB or Sprouts. They have those, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Sprouts. But yeah, the store. So y'all, so here's the deal. You want to look into the things that you can sell. Thank you, Lon. Learn, apply, adjust. And what I also suggest you do is you go on sam.gov, like Uncle Sam, and you take a look at what are they looking to buy? Because the mistake that we do is we think, well, the way I define myself, because especially in America, we define ourselves by what we drive, our zip code, our marital status, what we do. Like one of the things I love about Miami and I love about living here in Mexico is people aren't like, hi, what do you do? I hate that. I don't want to I am not what I do. I'm a beautiful soul creature. I'm a one-on-one gift from God. We all are. I don't want to talk about like what I do to pay the bills. Like I'm trying to be like at the club and stuff, you know? Anyways. So we carry that over, especially when you're looking for maybe it's a side hustle. You're looking just to make some extra money. Maybe you're looking to replace your full-time job. Like my interview with Mr. Durr. He served our country. He's in the Army National Guard. He then worked as a government employee. I interviewed him and he talks about how he was able to leave his 9-to-5. And I'm sure his business is now probably doing $1 million in revenue. I'm just washing dishes. That's all I'm doing. Regardless of what your goals are, you got to get out of that mindset. So I suggest you go to sam.gov. You go to set aside total small business. Y'all taking notes? sam.gov, total small business. What's up, Chef B? Love you. And you're going to go to date. You're going to activate the date feature. You don't have to log in. You don't have to have a cage code. You don't even need to know what government contracting is. Just do these things, I promise you. And what I want you to do is, if you're looking at this video within the next few weeks, you're going to see probably 3,000 to 6,000 things posted. And what I want you to do is take a look. What is of interest? Because the mistake people make is, oh, well, I'm a therapist. That's what I want to sell. Well, who said, oh, sugar, y'all, that was hot. Who said the government wants to buy therapy from you? And I'm not saying that you're not a good therapist. I'm not saying that. It's about what do people want to buy. How many people here are knocking down doors to buy green lipstick? Maybe some of you, maybe that's your bag. I think normally green lipstick is going to be popular with, I don't know, certain groups, St. Patrick's Day. But if all you did was sell green lipstick, I don't know how much money you're going to make. You know, unless maybe there's some underground group that's all about the color green. You know, who knows? What I do know is this. By learning, applying, and adjusting, it's going to give you the most information. Thank you, Lon. Total small business, sam.gov, due in the next 3 months. Because what happens is you have people that are going to sell you a pipe dream. Oh, you know, right now you can middleman this. You can sell this to the government. And listen, I'm not saying you can't do those things, but I want you to see what the government's buying. So let's take me. I've been in this space since 2007. My name is Dr. Kizzy Parks. You should check out my book, winnerswaybook.com. Got about 100 people who work for me. And I started out in training and development. We still have active training and development contracts, but I found that as time went on, I learned from other people, hey, it's more lucrative to do staffing. Hey, there's more options to do variety of staffing. Oh my gosh, the government pays for religious services. And just keeping it real, one of the reasons I'm on this earth is because my birth mom is Catholic and decided to give me up for adoption. So I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool to staff Catholic positions given my mom is Catholic. I have a good relationship with her, y'all. I'm just saying. And so I would have never, back in 2007, thought, oh my gosh, I staffed chapels and stuff in Hawaii and Georgia and other states. Okay? For what are the steps? And I'm glad you guys are asking this Because one of the things I'm doing, where did I put my book? Oh, the book's way over there, is my goal is to create for you exactly what you need, A to Z, everything you need. And so I'm going to talk about what you need to start out, but before I do, because we're talking about what to sell, no matter what you sell, no matter if you have a business or not, you got to know how to write a proposal. Proposalthatwins.com, $447, get it now. You're going to get me live once a month. The price goes up to $9.97 in 61 days. Don't get left behind. Proposalthatwins.com. So here's what I have to say to y'all. The first step, and what do y'all think about? Is this something, two things. One is you have a sole proprietorship, LLC, S Corp, C Corp, it doesn't matter, partnership, whatever you want. But my question for y'all is as follows. Should I offer some kind of beginner course, or like, is that a subscription? I don't know. Maybe this isn't the best forum to ask. You guys let me know in the comments, and I'm going to go back to your questions, okay? So where do we start with? You first need a business and you need a cage code, period. That's what you need, tax ID or sole proprietorship. What steps would you recommend? Got that one. How much is needed to get started? You usually get paid after the delivery of the thing. So it could be 30 to 60 days, however, comma. My Navy people out there. And that is, we literally just got an email. Listen, let me see if I can pull it up real fast. And for those who don't know, I'm in Tulum, Mexico. This is my favorite spot. I'm manifesting buying this condo here. I think it's under USDA. Okay. Okay. So, I want you to see something. So this is an email that was received just the other day. And it says that the USDA apparently is looking to offer AgPay Express, a new invoice payment offered by USDA for their vendors to receive payment as fast as 3 days after processing a secure one-time use virtual credit card. Okay. I don't know what that means. All I know is there's a meeting July 10th, and my team will attend because my surgery is 8 July, so I can't talk, but they'll let me know what's up. All I know is this is new. Are the other agencies doing this? Not that I know of. Does this mean that when you win a contract, you're going to get paid in 3 days? No. Does that mean we're going to start using this program? I don't even know what this program entails. What the heck is processing a secure one-time virtual credit card? I have no idea. What I do know is this. Depending on the opportunity you bid on, the relationship you have with the subcontractor, and the amount of cash flow that you have access to will dictate your answer to, do I need money? Okay, I'm ready to sign up. I just need a roadmap. Okay, so I'd ask you all about it. Would you like something new? Would you want a roadmap? Okay, does age of company matter? No. Okay, cool. Thank you, Henry. Doesn't matter at all. And so, Shauna, I like that. So, yeah, is live. Okay, I have a photography business. No, it doesn't hinder you. It's live. I'm here in Tulum, Mexico. It's nighttime. You can see the swim-up pools. Okay, we're going to go back. I'm going to show you my book, winnerswaybook.com. Sometimes I sent the proposal and I don't receive a response back. Divine, you got to do this beautiful thing that's really important. A lot of us forget it, so don't worry. You're not alone. You got to follow up with them. That's all you got to do. So, winnerswaybook.com, proposalthatwins.com, proposalthatwins.com. What's important is when it comes to what to sell to the government, even if you have a business name like Kizzy's Braiding, I don't have that, but I'm saying you just create a DBA. You don't have to worry about how many years you've been in business. Let me know, for those of you who have ever responded, how many times have you bid on something and they ask you how many years you've been in business? Not yet, Charlie. I rarely come across that. I know some of you asked about a contract vehicle. That's a little different. That's a little more advanced. So for a contract vehicle, they may ask how many years, but that's more advanced. When you're just starting out, law none. I can tell you straight up, there's no reason you can't win a contract in 90 days, 30 days, 60 days, a year. Because guess what? You get what you put out there. If you believe, oh, it's going to take forever, nobody's going to buy from me, they don't know who I am, I ain't got no past performance, you ain't talking about past performance, you telling me I can sell whatever, you think they're going to really buy this from me, they don't know who I am, then you got a bigger situation you got to work through. And that's your mindset. And that's your own blockages. When I look at opportunities, I don't say to myself, do they think I'm going to be able to sell this? I look at it like, what is needed to win? Do I want to sell this? Like right now, they need air conditioning units in Cuba for housing. In case y'all want to know, this is my amazing water purification system. I'm so excited. I'm going to actually run some more here shortly. Yeah, that's me, bad mindset. Sounds interesting, never heard of this. Pascal, welcome to the world of federal government contracting. Maybe you've seen the movie War Dogs. If you haven't, you should watch the movie War Dogs. You should also watch my interview with David Pascal. He's one of the characters in the movie. Check it out. When it comes to, you submit a proposal, so you've identified what you want to sell, you submitted a proposal, no matter state, local, federal, I would wait at least a month, okay? I would wait a month. And Henry, I think the opportunity for the AC is great. I just learned of it too late because I believe you just need the money for the AC units, and I think you just have them shipped to Doral, Florida, which Doral is in Miami. I vote in Miami Beach. Yeah, Pascal and I interviewed David. David was the thinner of the two guys. So, yep, I interviewed him. Check out my YouTube channel. I mean, you're on my YouTube page right now. Check out my channel. So if you haven't, like, subscribe, thumbs up. Please share my channel with 10 people. If you would, you know, if you can get my book, winnerswaybook.com, proposal.wins.com, that'd be cool. Thank you, Henry, and thank you for your service. I'm assuming you probably served in the Army. I could be completely wrong. So let's take a look. We started a fish farm business because we already knew that from Learn, Apply, Adjust. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Henry. That makes sense. Sometimes I say, okay, got it. I'm reading your questions. Where do you start with IT? You know, the thing, IT, I know it was hilarious. My favorite was him with the pew-pews. I was like, this dude crazy. This is my thing, with IT. There is a gentleman who I met a long time ago when I was newly Dr. Parks. And we always stayed in contact, and he was like a real cool mentor, and he was always about advancing women in corporate America, and he worked for a defense company. So he had reached out to me recently because there was somebody in his life, I think his like girlfriend or something, who was looking to learn more about government contracting. So we were talking, and he was saying that he doesn't like to partner or give contracts as a defense contractor for $1 billion business to small IT companies. Because he's like, so I have an issue, what, I got to worry about John in his basement doing my IT? That mentality does not just apply to this person that I know. You got to think about in general, right? The reason we like Starlink, we like FPL, we like Comcast is because it's like, oh, this is reliable. And I'm not suggesting any of y'all's tech is unreliable. We've had IT-related contracts. We are on STARS 3. It's a contract vehicle. It's just a matter that because of the mindset around IT, the security needs, a lot of government IT services are procured through a contract vehicle. Now, what you can do, hold on, y'all, I got my stand's a little wobbly. You can look into selling products, IT products. But keep in mind, if you're selling laptops and notebooks and mice, you're not going to be able to put a huge markup. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5% adds up. So don't skew up your face or screw up your face or think, oh, 1%. It adds up. An average restaurant, you want to know what their profit margin is? 3 to 5. Google it. Google it. Okay, what's up? Thank you so much, Joy 5. What do I do if I won a contract? I forgot the subcontractor with a car dealership. I lost. What happened? Oh no, hold on. Okay, you won a contract. I forgot the subcontract with the car dealership. I lost out on a $14,000 profit. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on, just give me a second. Ooh, JoJo. I wish my stomach could handle sparkling water because I have 11 years sobriety and this deserves a little sparkling water. Because I can feel your pain, girl. You were excited. And to sell cars because you don't typically sell cars, but you're a hustler. And you were so excited about this and you won this contract and $14,000 is a lot of money. I don't think most people realize that the minimum wage in many states in the greatest country ever, America, is $7.25. There are people that don't make more than $24,000, $25,000, $26,000 a year. $14,000 is a lot. And that car dealership did you wrong, girl. They did you wrong. As somebody who's been done wrong, this is how I see it. There are times to take people to court. There are times. And you got to weigh the cost benefit. Because $14,000 isn't small claims. I don't think it is. I think over 10 is not small. So you'd have to invest in that. But also, you don't come across like the bitter, angry type. You don't at all. What I've done as time has gone on, because somebody here was a little low vibrational for a long time in her life. Forever 28. As a high vibrational woman, with the cabinet open, close the cabinet, I view these things as learning taxes. $14,000 is like a year in college, a year in an MBA program. Maybe it's half a year. I honestly don't know what college costs anymore. Once I paid off my student loans, I was like, I'm out. So I feel you. Like, I feel your energy. I feel what you went through. I really, really do. And this message and your question is impacting all of us. All of us here live with you, all of the people watching the replay, and people watching the replay 10, 20 years from now. When they're like, dang, Kizzy was forever 28 then, but dang, she still looked 14. Okay, that was weird. She looks 25. Okay, you all know what I mean. Just trying to make light. So I wouldn't recommend suing because you're going to have to pay a lot in legal fees. I recommend you view it as, hey, it's a learning tax. I now know better. And you know what's most important, girl? What's most important is you won. So you know how to win. That's why I say it's not hard to win. You know how to win again. And now you know, hey, I have to have a subcontract. Because I also suspect, and I don't think I'm wrong. I mean, I didn't go too hard on my chicken today, but I do have an extra avocado, which I don't always like doing because that little fats try to add to my scale. But I want to add to JoJo's remark here. And that is, you knew this car dealership. Like, you knew them enough. So you didn't think they were going to screw you over. And that is, hey, it's a mistake I made. I have a whole video on it. This dude, this guy, this man, this grown man who could have been my grandfather, flew a Cessna from Siesta Key, Florida, to have like lunch with me in Orlando. And I was all like, oh my gosh, this guy flew a plane. He scammed me over $20,000. Did the whole American greed. Gave me one payment, second payment, no third, no fourth, like American greed style, just scammed me. So I didn't take him to court. Why? It was the best learning tax I ever had in my life. I dare another person to try. So the same thing goes for you and for everybody else watching this. Don't ever make assumptions. Never make assumptions. So you can check out gcwdocs.co, gcwdocs.co. We have some real cool free teaming agreements, stuff like that, if you want to download them. Okay, I'm going to go back to this. I love you all, and thank you so much, girl, for sharing that. I really appreciate your vulnerability. I appreciate you asking. And people sending you love and light. I send you lots of love, girl. If you're still here, you might have left already, been like, hopefully you did it. Okay, so let me go back. winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. I'm going to go back up to the comments, go back down. We're going to do some dishes. I already know I'm not going to go to bed too early, but I'm going to make myself wake up early because I got a lot of stuff I have to do. How to pick a lucrative item to sell to the government. Black coder. It's literally it's literally the algorithm that brought me here. I want to contract but are super amateur. Well, you're a black coder, so you overthink. You already know you're unique. You like to call it out. You're very proud of the fact that you're a black coder. I think that's beautiful. So the thing with you, black coder, has nothing to do with what's lucrative. You're going to have to get over your perfectionism and the coding stuff. When I say coding stuff, it's, what do you use? Space bar, tab bar, all that stuff y'all use in coding. I know to code, like real basic coding, like, real basic. But as an entrepreneur, and when you're going after items, it's a switch. Now you're in risk, you're in uncertainty. And as a coder, you're not in risk and uncertainty. And this doesn't just apply to the black coder, that's the screen name. This applies to anyone here watching live or the replay where maybe you're that type. You got to know everything. You got to have everything lined up. I can't act till I know everything. Okay, and then that ain't gonna work for you as an entrepreneur. Okay, Henry, let me give you a heart here, Henry. Remember, everyone get all your contracts signed and notarized. Words don't hold up in court. I agree with you, Henry. Sure don't. Kizzy, where do I find motivational speaking contracts? Flip family. Okay, this is what I suggest you do, and this goes to the earlier comment where somebody was like, how do I subcontract? How do I subcontract? Align yourself with a company that has training contracts. A lot of the motivational speaking contracts on sam.gov, it's hard to win them because there's so many people bidding on them. Yeah, cage code can take a minute. It can take 3 days to a month. So number one is I would look up, there's a website, it's called the Dynamic Small Business Search. Just Google it. And you're going to put in the NAICS code for training, put in your state, contact 100 of those businesses, look them up on LinkedIn. Hey, Tanya, I see that you own a training company. Are you looking for any facilitators, any motivational speakers? Because what happens as somebody who owns a company with trainers, when we get a gig, we then outsource it. So we recently did this training, Escalade training for the USDA. And I think we had 3 or 4 presenters. I don't know, I'm not in the weeds with what my company does because I'm here living out my Dynamic Small Business Search. You can put in like SBA, Dynamic Small Business Search. Dynamic, correct. And we use trainers. Where did we find these trainers? Well, they were referred to us. How were they referred to us? Through my connections, through other trainers. So they don't work for me full time. Maybe 4 times a year, they earn a few $1,000s from me, but that adds up. So you want to go to the source who has training contracts. It's going to be much easier for you to get work that way Then you can kind of grow from there. Because this is what will happen. And I don't want this to happen to you. I'm moving over here to finish up some dishes. I come across this a lot. Hey, Kizzy, Dr. Parks. Y'all, I'm off the chain. I got this contract with XYZ agency. They had me do training, and this happened to somebody. I underbid it, but now they want more. And so they're thinking because they only charged a nominal rate, meaning under $15,000, that now they're going to get some multi-million-dollar contract from this agency. Now, all y'all already know, if you're already paying minimal rate, you're not going to start paying $20 a pound for ground beef. Now, Wagyu is a lot more than $20 a pound, but you're not going to go to Walmart and say, man, I'm used to paying $2.99 a pound for some 90-10, 85-15. Now I'm going to start paying $20. You're going to be like, that's crazy. I ain't going to Walmart no more. You're going to be like, I'm going to go H-E-B, I'm going to go Sprout, Wegmans, Target. I'm going to order it online. So the government's the same way. So on the training and development side, because it's something where kind of we as a society don't put a huge value on it unless it's very specific, high-risk training like nuclear regulatory, it's IT training, it's for contracting officers. But if it's motivational speaking, it's like, we'll just pay the bare minimum unless it's somebody like, they said go in the backyard, unless it's somebody like really well known, right? So I don't want you caught up in that mess of only being able to charge $500 a day. What I also suggest you do, and I can see Fred Pryor, that's it. The other thing that I suggest that you do, winnerswaybook.com. Go to Amazon, Jonathan. If it doesn't work on the site for you, go to Amazon. I don't know what's happening. But his stuff happens. Go to Amazon and put in the book. winnerswaybook.com. So any of you who are interested in training or motivational speaking, I think they're now called Pryor. I think they were purchased. But there's a company, Fred Pryor. They offer in-person, online training, a variety. And they use 1099 facilitators. So what I would do is go to the part of the page where it talks about, what's up, Stephen? Where they talk about looking for talent. And I would complete the fields. There's another company, I think they're called American Management Association, American Marketing Association. Listen, I don't remember their name, but I know they have a lot of contracts and they're always looking for trainers. Maybe you want to Google who's looking for trainers, looking for motivational speakers. And of course, be on alert. If it's like, make $5,000 a day and it seems shady, I mean, come on. But that's how a lot of the training works. If there's any of you who are certified in the different government financial areas or in contracting, like maybe you're a retired CO, you're a retired core, Management Concepts is the name of the company. Management Concepts, they're always searching for trainers. The reason I go into this is there was a comment about how do I subcontract? First and foremost, you have to offer something somebody needs. Simmer on that for a second as I put my silverware down. You have to offer something that somebody needs. We're always looking for different trainers because at the end of the day, it's a gig by gig thing. So if you're looking to subcontract and what you're offering is a dime a dozen, then you're going to have to figure out to make what you're offering more desirable. Because at the end of the day, the person who has the contract, the person who has the relationship, we hold all of the power. So when people say, well, I just want to start out and I just want to subcontract, that's beautiful, but why? You know, if you're like, If you have a good reason, cool. But if it's just because you're scared, then you still ain't gonna make any money. Do you need to be certified? NASR on SAM.gov, you should automatically be certified as SBA. It takes 3 to 5 days for the okay, we got that. winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. But thank you, Henry, for what you said. We do, and keep our girl in your thoughts and prayers. Keep JoJo 5. It was $250K. Was thinking about reaching out to the attorney you interviewed. I mean, John is amazing. You can reach out to him, girl, but I take it as a learning tax. 2% of $1 million is a great payday. That's what I'm saying, Henry. Can you talk about getting on contract vehicles? I'll talk about contract vehicles under another video, but the soft white underbelly, man, those things scare me. Yeah, I interviewed him. You'll see him on there. Okay. Did I get all y'all's questions? Will I get the direct ordering bonuses? Yeah, Jonathan, just email me. kparks@kpcinc.com. On Amazon, you ordered your book, it'll be here tomorrow. Great. kparks@kpcinc.com. Before you vet potential subcontractors first, before proposal. Andrew, the answer is it depends. I'm thinking of doing something. Y'all let me know what you think about this. I'm kind of at this stage where I'm like, I just want to try stuff, And there's a couple contracts on Unison. Thank you, CSB21JB. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put a heart there in a second. Hold on. I got my chicken delivery, so I got to put a little extra soap in that dish. Y'all don't even know about the food here. Don't forget, $25,000 2-day retreat in Tulum, and it comes with 6 months of coaching with yours truly. Just need to put a down payment down. You can make monthly payments. You get one-on-one coaching and group coaching with me. It's the best investment ever. So you'll get to experience that chicken when you come for that. We have 9 more slots left. No need, keep feeding us. Okay, cool. So, that's sweet of you. Oops, let me go back to this. So what I was thinking of doing was bidding on something and just doing research to come up with a price. You know why I'm thinking of doing it? Because I know people do it, and I'm just intrigued. How does it work? I have my suspicions, especially when it comes to janitorial. And you may be like, dang, that was loud. Because you got to rotate your plates. You got to rotate your plates. You got to rotate your cups. You got to rotate your silverware. Stop using the same 3 plates. You got 10 plates. Use all your plates. Okay. For us, the answer is it depends. If it's something where, like for instance, I bid on, I actually have to resubmit the bid because they released a mod, but I bid on, what is it? It's fencing. So I got a fencing quote. I don't know fencing. If it's training, we know training. So for those of you here, maybe you know roofing, you can bid on a roofing contract without having a roofer in mind because you know it so well. Those of you who know snow removal, guess what? There are snow removal contracts available right now. Does it mean you're going to get paid right now? No. You only get paid when they remove the snow, but you can bid on them. So yeah, there's opportunities and there's chances or situations where, yeah, you can bid without having the person in mind, and here's why. Research shows it's easier to negotiate when you have the resources, when you have the cash. So imagine Nasser, Jenny, or Janine, Jiu-Jitsu, somebody contacts you, yo, what's up, or however they speak, hey, I just want to reach out to you. And they're like, look, let me turn this light on, a little better. And they say, I have this opportunity, and let's say your specialty is roofing, and you're like, I have this opportunity for roofing. You're the go-to person, Alexa, stop. and I would like to pay you $20,000 to do this roofing gig. Here's where it's located. You have 30 days to do it. I'll pay you within 60 days. This is what I want to do. Now, somebody may say, well, man, I got to really think about it. Like, that's not enough money. Okay, cool. Think about it. But remember, there's multiple that I called out of my amazing followers here, all my little Kizbiz people, all my amazing people. One of y'all going to say yes. You're going to be like, man, can you believe it? I've been waiting for something like that. Somebody called me out of the blue and they're offering me this contract with the FBI, with the Army, with the Navy, with the Marines, and they're going to pay me X amount of money. You know, I may not make my same profit, but man, this is still a godsend. I got work for the guys. I got work for the team. I'm not saying only men do this. I'm just saying what people say to me. Because you won. It's a lot different when you haven't won. Then people get suspicious. Is this a scam? How do I know this is real? Why would they want to get roofing work from you? I'm a roofer. I'm not even bidding on this, right? And right below, if that sounds ridiculous, because it doesn't, y'all know that stuff is real, especially those of you who have bid on stuff before. You know people say some nonsense like that because people are skeptical, rightfully so. We live in a society where everybody trying to get a bag, everybody trying to take advantage, everybody trying to do some crazy. Not me, though. Dr. Parks ain't doing that. Nasser, I would buy the $25,000 package, 6 months. I got some good paper towels. 6 months of coaching with me, and you get to go to the 2-day event, Memorial 2025. Flip, I love government contracting. Jeannie, no, there's a subnet website, but I don't know of a subcontractor site, to be honest with you. Thank you for the clarification. My thoughts exactly. How does getting paid work? We get an amount. Nats, check out my video, my recent live on this. You usually are paid after the work has been delivered. It's very rare that you're paid ahead of time. The only time I know people who are paid ahead, a woman I used to mentor, she has a lot of work with the FAA. They do not follow the FAR, and I think there were times like they would give her like an advance for her her construction stuff. But she did construction. Hold on, let me see what Henry said. I'm just wiping off. Yo, I got this Technolam, amazing stove here. I love this thing. Because y'all know I live in Tulum, Mexico. So, well, hold on. We got the cabinet all in my face. And then it beeps. Like when you have stuff on it, it beeps. So you got to lock it. Y'all, let me show you right quick. And then I'm going to go back to Henry. Look, I got my little fancy stove. You got to lock it. Because if not, that's my distilled water. It's like super distilled. Super Bowl in 2025. You heard it first, but take that snapshot. Best little setup. I'm going to run that again. Ooh, that water is so good. Henry, facts. Everyone is on edge, but money talks. That's right. That's right. Parsons, a billion-dollar company, came to me, to my firm, KPC, and they were like, Kizzy, we have this relationship with the Florida National Guard. We need a small business to bid. And then they knew of me through different things, and they're like, we want to partner with you. Nasser, listen, get the one-on-one, and we just won't talk football. And they were like, we want you to bid because it's a small business set-aside. And I was like, okay, we're adding 20%, and it was for training. And we won. I didn't even have to write the proposal. You know how amazing that was? Like, they basically knew ahead of time that we were going to win. And I was like, saddle up, let's do this. Let's shoot. Cowboy Carter, let's go. That's how I thought about it. Opposed to, I had a woman reach out to me, and she didn't sound confident. That's the other thing. Because when some of y'all reach out or you're thinking about what to sell, if you don't sound confident, then why would the government buy it from you? Why would anybody buy it from you? Because you sound not confident. So this woman called me up like, I heard about you. And not everyone, Nats. A lot of them do. Not everyone. And she's like, I want to sell this stuff to the state of Florida. And I was like, oh, no. And she was really sweet and talked about how she had a relationship or she went to an event. And I just was like, I'm not the company for you. I don't know how I'm adding value. But it was more than that. She just sounded very unsure of herself. And it sounded like I was going to have to do all the work. That's not how I am. Even when you buy the $25,000 2-day retreat that comes with 6 months of coaching, I'm not doing it for you. Juanita, I know, don't come for me. I don't have the link and I can't text, I can't message on here. So this is what I want you to do. Send me an email. K Parks, K as in Kizzy, Parks at kpcinc.com. And just tell me that you're interested in the book. You're interested in Tulum. You can put down a down payment, make monthly payments. I'm real flexible in the 6 months. And this is a good time to catch me. Maybe because I had a lot of caffeine today. Maybe because I feel extra sexy. Maybe because I just don't know. But I'm telling you now, especially those of you watching this live or watching the replay, if you want that Tulum special, I will work a deal with you. I will make sure my team works a deal with you. We also have a funding option that you can apply for, okay? So let me put the coffee pot down. Because tomorrow I cannot have this much coffee, y'all. Somebody went a little crazy on the coffee. But you know, you gotta have a vice. 11 years sobriety. I can't drink sparkling water anymore. Can't eat almonds. Girls gotta have a little something, you know? I got enough black on black YSL. I'm not gonna buy more black on black YSL. Got a little Tiffany's addiction, but you know, these are Tiffany, but I'm not gonna rock all this Tiffany here. So let's drink coffee. Go on live. I was gonna write down my phone number, my email, not my phone number. I almost gave you all my phone number. That would have been terrible. Just give me a second, y'all. Actually, let me do it this way, because then you can see. Here, just give me a second. There's some logistics stuff, Chris. But as I started out this live talking about, you got to expand your mind. You got to expand your mind with what you sell, because you want to sell what they're going to keep buying. One of the top 5 things the government buys are facility services, facility management, staffing. I mean, biz, you can, but there aren't that many contracts. I interviewed a woman who has a hair salon at a military location. She makes money on renting out the chairs. This is where you send your email. Take a photo. You want to do the Tulum retreat? Email. You bought the book on Amazon. You want the free bonuses? Email. Okay, but keep in mind, I'm not here to do it for you. That's $500,000. And yes, you heard that right. That's the wrong button. That's if you want me to do it for you, $500,000. Otherwise, $25K, 6 months, all of that. Okay, are we good? Did you guys get this? Yes, that's my real email. Yes, this is live. Yes, this is me. Yes, I live in Tulum. Yeah, just screenshot it, y'all. And I got hot real fast doing these dishes in this hoodie because it got a little chilly because we got rain here. Okay, thank you for saying my skin is the bomb. Put a lot of love and attention into this. Yeah, the sparkling water messes up my stomach. For those of you who don't know, it's very important to talk about health, wellness, spirituality, friends, family, love, life, because it's all connected. I've lost over 40 pounds in less than 6 months, and I've drastically changed my diet. I eat keto OMAD. So today, what time did I eat? Like 6? Around 6-ish? I ate my meal. I won't eat again until tomorrow around the same time. And I eat what my body wants. So I had this really good cabbage that this amazing woman makes from scratch. It's fermented because that's good for gut health. I had some asparagus. I had my mushrooms. I had 2 avocado, but my body was feeling it. Body wanted a little extra fat today. So I had 2 avocado. What else did I have? That was it. I think I'm going to make the broccoli tomorrow. I'm really feeding mushrooms. I got to get more mushrooms. Okay. And it's important. Not because, man, Kizzy, you ain't on topic. No, I ain't got nothing to be about on topic. What are you going to do if you don't have health? What if you have you have sugar diabetes, or you're overweight, or your doctors put you on a gazillion drugs, so you win a government contract, then what? That don't mean nothing. If you don't have health and wellness, you have nothing. But this is something you do need. winnerswaybook.com. winnerswaybook.com. Okay? Let's see what questions y'all got. How did black women in the military take care of their hair? Well, the black women who are in the military or were in the military answer. Some places may have products. They may have a vending machine. Some places at the PX, BX, the Coast Guard X, CX, sometimes a little kiosk sell products. Oh, let me show you. It's not kimchi, but let me show you. Hold up, y'all. That one doesn't look as good. Just give me a second. Oh, I got to get a new one. I did not even do that. Shoot. So it is, number 1, keto friendly. When this was ordered for me, that's why it's really important when you look at the people in your life, because the people in my life level me up. The person made sure it was keto friendly, so that's why it's white. There's no carrots. There's nothing in here that's not keto friendly. It has garlic. It has like the peppers, has the different, oh, it's so good, y'all. Oh, it's so good. So I'm going to put this here so I can put this back. So this is the one, I'm almost done with this one. You can see, right? There's not a lot left in here. I only eat a little bit every day, but it's really good. So this is something I eat with a little bit of veg, with my chicken, or ground beef, or ground lamb, and then you gotta have the best. This one's gonna be, it's gonna be eaten tomorrow. Not this one, it's not ripe. And the rest aren't really ripe yet. And in case you're wondering, what are all those sticky notes? This is the stuff I manifest. Because oh, you're so sweet. The other thing that's really important, I know y'all are asking me questions, and I know we're talking about what to sell to the government. You also, I think it's really important to manifest. If you want to sell motivational services to the government, manifest that. If you want to sell logistics, manifest it. If you want to sell, black hair products, cool, manifest it. But also keep in mind, there's other things you can sell, and you're going to probably make a lot more money selling those things. But it's about the positive mindset and manifesting. So when you hear me talk about manifesting, when you hear me talk about my diet, when you hear me talk about, I ain't going to show you everything because that's going to be a little much, but you can't really, but I got my Tupac Shakur. When you hear me talk about fitness, it's because it's so important. And as I level up and evolve and continue on my journey, I share this with you all because I promise you this. Let me put this down. Promise you this. Kizzy Marie Parks. This woman in front of you, this is the best version of me I've ever been in my life. This is the greatest entrepreneur, communicator, just overall human being. And it's because of the changes I've made, having wheatgrass, this amazing water, changing my fitness, coming here to Tulum, really expanding my manifesting, leaning into my psychic abilities, because I am your psychic government friend, whether you agree or disagree. I think we're going to do a quick card pull too. But I say all of this because I wouldn't be able to share and provide my gifts to you if it weren't for that. And I know from personal experience, when I wasn't who I am now, I did not do well. And I'm not saying you can't have things off in your life and not do well. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for me, this has brought me the greatest success. And then I'll go back to your comments. and having people around you. Like I have a dot of my life of people that I have. Because if you're not about leveling me up, you're not in my life. If you're over here talking about, Kizzy, you shouldn't eat once a day. Nope. Kizzy, avocados. Nope. Kizzy, nope. You're not in my life. You need a physical business address. You can use your home, your trailer, your apartment, townhouse. Thank you, sassy girl. Siobhan, something where you can postpone payment. Training. Oh, I can't wait to make that broccoli. But y'all, side note, I think I got to get new celery juice. I totally forgot when I last got celery juice. I'm so mad. I feel like my celery juice is old. Anyways, where can I buy a brick and mortar to do business with Sam? You don't have to buy a brick and mortar. You can use your house. I don't do pupusas. I don't eat pupusas. I'm glad you have the book. So Lori and everybody else here, proposal.wins.com, because regardless of what you sell or what you do, you got to know how to write proposals and submit them. Sometimes it's just pricing, because I'm going to do a video soon on unison. Ooh, I'm getting tired. Look at my eyes, y'all. I mean, they're still sexy, but dang, getting a little tired here. So you want to check out proposal.wins.com, proposal that wins 447, unlimited access to my proposal writing. Okay, so let's go back. No virtual. Yeah, I'm going to do the card pull. Let me just, let me rinse these first. No. Yeah, I do. I want to rinse these. No, because I'm going to take that out too. Okay, hold on. Let me do, ooh, that was loud. Let me wash my hands. And then we'll do, I don't know. We're going to do a couple cards, I think. I'm thinking we might do an angel card, which I've never done on live, so it's going to be first. And if you're cool with it, cool. If you ain't, that's cool too. I still love you. Okay, let's do boom, boom, boom. We ain't doing that one. Maybe we want to do these. Let's do them let's do them here. The light might be a little different, but you get the point. Okay, so we're going to do a card. I want to do the angel card first. Diana Cooper. I honestly haven't used these in forever, so I will need the book. I'm not the type to claim that I have things memorized. I am psychic. I'm claircognizant, clairaudient, and I have medium abilities. You may be like, what in the, I thought we were talking about what we selling to the government. Oh, sassy girl, you're so funny. Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, thumbs up. So what I'm trying to say to you is I'm not here to claim I know all these cards and things memorized. What I'm here to tell you is I know. I know things that you wouldn't ordinarily just know. Again. So, okay, we got, oh, I gotta get my, hold on, y'all. Where is it? I'm gonna get the big one. I gotta get my selenite. Just a second. Here, and I'm gonna get too much shorts in there. Okay. This isn't the Lotto Girls Trip video. Okay, so we got my selenite. We got the cards. I'm gonna do a few cards. So these are angel cards. I haven't used these, like I said, in forever. Okay, go back to the beginning. What is one piece of advice you would give yourself? Believe in yourself, Kizzy. Stop trying to look for the answer. The ultimate answer is God. God is within you. It's not with another person. Okay. I'm just going to go with this card because it flipped over first. Archangel Jewels. Align with the highest, go with the flow. Let's see what it says. Told you, I'm not here to memorize. I'm here to share. And I'll give you my interpretation. And hopefully I pronounced the name right. If I didn't, you can school me. Archangel Jules is a magnificent blue-green color, divine feminine counterpart of Archangel Rochiel. Again, you can correct me. You know, nobody said I was perfect. They work together to gather the light brought down through the Earth star chakras of the planet. They take into the hollow Earth, benefit of the planet and the universe. They help the stellar gateway and the Earth star chakra to open simultaneously. This archangel is in charge of our oceans, and his etheric retreat is in the center of the Bermuda Triangle, where the great crystals of Atlantis lies. He works deep in the oceans. Among other things, he governs the alignment of the tectonic plates, ensures that they are lubricated, and directs the flow of Christ's light in the waters, which you may be like, where are we going for all of this? I'm going to tell you, for those of you, especially those of you who stayed. And I appreciate you. This is interesting because when I do polls, sometimes it's equally me as you, or might be one or the other, because I'm real big into the water. Choosing this card indicates it is time for your life to flow. Ensure your 12 fifth dimensional chakras are open and active. Ask the archangel to anchor them into the oceans, which are a vast reservoir of Christ's light and psychic energy. Oh man, I feel like this card is for me. I don't know. I feel like it's for y'all too. Y'all feel this? My live watching replay. Y'all feeling this? I feel like this is for all of us here. When you do this, the light of your higher self is added to the waters, and you can draw up the wisdom of the waters into your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. This is so beautiful. And yes, Lakila and everybody else, you will totally be interviewed by me soon. Then tune into the Bermuda Triangle to access the great crystal of Atlantis. Mentally connect with this, and the sacred information and gifts that you need will come to you the moment you are ready for them. Simply hold the intention and it will happen. That's powerful. When your life flows, everything happens easily and fluidly. You move with the currents and are assisted on your journey. Do your part now, and the universe will support you. If that really resonated with you, type yes. And I know there's a bit of a delay. I think that was really beautiful, and it speaks to what we've been talking about. It's not about what you do and how you define yourself as a professional. It's exactly what it said. Move with the currents and are assisted on your journey. Do your part now, and the universe will support you. If you want to win a government contract and sell laptops, you can do that. If you want to make things more challenging in your life, then you can do that too. But I love this. Align with the highest, go with the flow. I agree with you, Henry. You don't want to fight the current. That's how I am. I was at this retreat in February here in Tulum with my trainer, Brittany Carbone. And she did this ice bath. And it was a beautiful ice bath. It wasn't like Kevin Hart where he does the interviews and he's in an ice bath. It was more like you did breathing, and it was way more spiritual. And this amazing soul, she would hold your hand and like walk you through it. And I heard somebody, I think the other women standing there, I heard somebody say like, Kizzy, stop fighting it. You need to surrender. And I did. And it was the most beautiful thing, because when I did that early February, y'all, I'm going to start crying. It was more than just a moment in an ice bath. It wasn't just, oh, I'm at this retreat. I surrendered and went to the flow. And everything changed in my life. I'm not BSing y'all. I'm not BSing you. I had something real magical happen in my life. And it changed everything. So when it comes to government contracting, when it comes to being an entrepreneur, it's more than getting a cage code and bidding. You could easily win a contract. There's several of you on here who have. It's about wanting more and trusting the universe and trusting God. That's what it's about. So I'm going to go back to y'all's questions. Yeah, you can sell training. Hold on, let me go back. And I mean it. When I talk about things change, this is not some BS and some fake ass tears. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, YouTube. Fake tears. Like, This is for real. But there's certain things in my life I don't talk about. But the thing that happened forever changed my life. Forever changed my life. Like I literally was like, oh, I'm going to leave in May. And then God was like, nah. I'm going to do boom, boom, boom. And then it's like, wow. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. But I went with the flow. I surrendered and went with the flow. I didn't say, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm going to have to take this off here. I'm getting hot. I wasn't like, no, I'm supposed to leave in May, so I'm going to leave in May. I was like, this is, the energy is like, and then what ended up happening has forever, like literally changed my life. Like there were things I was going through that was painful, and they helped me with. Kizzy, I'd rather ask directly to God himself. Okay. Well, ask God. Either way, if you don't surrender, if you don't believe, you ain't going to win any contracts. Thank you. CSB 21JB. It was a training contract. It was for leadership. That's right. That's right, Lakila. We have our plan and God has a plan. And that's exactly what happened. God was like, nah. And you know what's crazy too? I just want to share this. This is my own testimonial. There was a time in my life when I was in Miami Beach, because that's where I vote. And I was sitting on my couch and I was real fat. And I would order Uber Eats all the time. It was like diamond level, have my own hotline. And I would like have this set. I watch TV, watch a show. I watched, what was that show called? Where they would make the knives, the Forged show. I watched American Greed. I watched IDTV. I mean, I had this whole schedule down. And I was like, man, this is my life. Like, this sucks. But I was like, I guess this is my life. And I really thought that was my life. So when I reflect on who I am, how I show up in this world, I mean, how amazing my show. I mean, it's really, this is a testimonial to God. Because I really thought like that was it. No, Forge was good. I did like that Forge show. And it's like the plan that he has is so amazing. And maybe government contracting is part of your plan. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Whatever reason you're here, algorithm, no algorithm, it's a beautiful place to be. Because here's what's important. It's an option. It's not about, oh, well, Kizzy talking about Winner's Way book and proposalthatwins.com and $25,000 6-month Tulum. Let's put that aside. It's about option. You want to make extra money? You have the option of doing government contracting. You want to learn about government contracting for free? I got over 600 videos. You don't want to do any of this? Then click off my page. You could work for the government. You could work for a government contractor. But the point is there's option, and that's what's beautiful. Go ahead, Thief in the Night. Y'all can ask questions. I'm a Gemini. Bish, that's a good question. If your cousin owns her own product line, she needs to hustle. There's a woman on Instagram. I want to say her name was Lakeisha. I don't remember her name. I'm sure you can Google her. Black woman. I want to say she taught in Louisiana. She made really cute, funny content around teaching. And then she ended up creating her own hair product line and stopped teaching. And I think she sold millions of dollars of her own product line. I would look into that, because if we're selling products for Black women or any kind of products that any of you are looking to sell that are maybe outside of the government market, brand, social media, that's the place to be. Nats, what's for you is for you. Nothing can interfere with our higher power created just for you. Listen, y'all, I mean that stuff. Like, I ain't playing with that. I don't really, Jeannie, do the grant writing. I don't know much about grant writing. All of our stuff is for profit. So I can't really say. Okay, Gemini. Oh, I'm 522. Anytime, Nats. That's what I'm saying. Like Marco Todd, love it. Marco put it in caps. Jesus Christ is the only way. Okay, YouTube, don't be coming for me. We got religious here. Spiritual mentorship. Wow, that's Siobhan. I would say that freaks me out. I think that's really sweet and it's a compliment. You know, without telling too much information, I'll just say something was brought to my attention today. Besides being gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that line coming in. Okay, we enough with that now. So somebody mentioned today, it was like, you know, you're like a spiritual business owner, spiritual entrepreneur. I was like, okay, I'll take that. So spiritual training, I don't feel comfortable with that whatsoever. Not at this stage in my life. What I'm very comfortable with is I see the ones and zeros. I can see it with all y'all, whether you believe or not. And not just with you guys here, just in general with life. So, okay. You're so sweet. I know nobody's really said that to me before. It really stopped me in my tracks because I don't know how to, I want to share, but then I don't want to share. It's like, you know, when you have, let me put it like this. You know, things happen in your life like this. Because I know some of you are like, I don't know why the algorithm brought me here. That was kind of my experience, right? And then it's like, well, why did this happen? And so far, it's what I'm taking from that. Is like, okay, spiritual entrepreneur, okay. You know? No, I ain't sharing everything, Rose. No, Jessica ain't sharing no more. That's all y'all get. Come on, I told you. There's certain things in my life off limits. Okay. Quavetta, you can get any kind of contract you want. Pina Player. I practice middleman. I just don't call it that. And here's why. I have 100 team members. Do we subcontract? Yes. Subcontracting is what we call it in government contracting. Middleman is more of the normoculture, like the slang for it. So stop resisting. That's right, Rod. Stop resisting. Go with the flow. Divine guidance. I love you guys. So my method is middleman. It's part of it is middleman. I just don't put it out there. I hope that makes sense. And we're looking to put out a middleman challenge. I'm revamping things. This is my selenite. I like it. It means a lot to me. It helps me. I think I'm going to do... I create my reality card. I want to rinse my dishes. I can see I'm tired. I'm not going to push myself. But before I do that, I want to take a moment. Okay? Like for real. I want to thank you all. I want to thank each and every one of you who support me through my content. Never in my wildest dreams would I think I would have a YouTube channel with almost 100,000 subscribers. Never would I think I would have millions of views on my videos. You know, this young woman who was given up for adoption as an infant. This is not about some hardship story or woe is me. I'm just sharing. Our beginning is not our end. Our beginning is not a reflection of where we're going. My beginning was my beginning, and that's what it was supposed to be. So I want to say thank you so much. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you because I can really feel y'all's love here. I go live on Instagram. I go live on TikTok. I go live on Facebook. And I have to tell you, there's something real magical about y'all here on YouTube. Like, I'm not BSing you. So I love you guys, okay? So, yeah, and I'm authentic. You know, I think when people meet me, they're like, wow, she really is like this. Okay. Thank you for saying I'm beautiful. Very much so. A whole turkey dinner. Still got 20 pounds to lose. Thank you. I'm having surgery on the 8th of July, on the 8th of July to fix my vocal cord. So this will be gone, thank God. Sorry, I don't have a raspy voice. Wow, your beauty brought me here, but your soul and content will keep me coming back. I'm getting your book. Thank you, Gregory. winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com, proposalthatwins.com, proposalthatwins.com. I'm going to get up in a second. I got comfortable. So I'm going to do one more card. Let me do this. If you, okay, employee of a company, we're going to government contract. Okay, so here's the deal. If you work for the federal government, watch my interview with Mr. Durr. If you are active duty officer, you definitely need permission. If you are active duty enlisted, I believe you can do government contracting, but still look. If you work for a government contractor, check your handbook, because some companies have rules and regulations about side hustles and things of that nature. So I can't answer that for you. Good. Gail. Hey, girl. So Gail, and I'll have to tell you in Slack, Gail does proposal writing for me. Because of Gail's help, she's part of my proposal writing experiment, we submitted for a tiny house. Oh no, Quavette. So Quavette, hopefully I'm saying your name right, Quavette's World. Well, shoot. I don't know if, I'm trying to, I don't know if my proposal that wins really addresses it. I feel like it's such a one-on-one thing. I would just need more information. I do have a Facebook group. I'm going to put the link on after this because I've been on here for a while. But we're going to do a poll. But yeah, girl, but Gail, we got a whole fencing connect. This is one of my favorite places here in Tulum. It's called Holistica. You know, I want to tell y'all a secret. The other reason I talk about this kind of stuff is because as somebody who has lived in Tulum for 6 months, I don't really come across a lot of shades of brown, other than people who are from here. And I like to be able to talk about all these different areas because it's not so normal. But yet we, as a people, all shades or whatever you are, don't are, you know, we are all connected to so many different things that speak to spirituality and wellness and health. And so it's like, I'm not just going to talk about how to get some money and get some real estate, get a Rolls Royce and get some chains. I'm here to talk about these other areas because I've seen the value and it's changed my life. And most of the people here in Tulum who have added to that don't look like me or many of you here. Now, virtually, the Hood Healer, Imani Cohen, follow her on Instagram. She's also on X, Imani, I-M-A-N-I-C-O, I think it's C-O-H-E-N, but she's called The Hood Healer. Okay? Check her out. I follow her on Instagram, so I don't know if it'll show up as that, but I love her. So my point is, I also like to share this because it's important and because I just want you to see that people of all different backgrounds are interested in all different areas. If it's cool for you, cool. If it's not cool for you, that's cool too. Just take in some stuff on government contracting. So these are some of my favorite cards. This is a beautiful place that people travel from all around the world. I met this beautiful family. They were from like the Netherlands, Sweden. I think they were from Netherlands. And it was a woman I met. We attended this sound bowl kind of real cool thing. And she told me that her and her family are traveling and they're relocating. And I thought, how beautiful is that? To really step out on faith and take your husband and your child and just leave the country. I thought that was so cool. Thank you so much, LC Ford. Wow, too cool for school, 1090. Tell me more. Hold on, that light's not even good. Huh? I don't want highlights. How do I do that? I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Press the wrong button. Hold on, we need better light. Tell me to school for school. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, tell me about this contract you won. Send me an email. Look, I look tired. Oh, I look not so cute in that picture, but it's okay. Too cool for school, 1090. Won my first contract. You gave me a lot of gems. Thank you so much. I love you. We want to know more. What did you win? Tell us more if you're still here. The Works guy. I love your positivity and how pure you are. You're a blessing. Help so many people. I mean it. You know, I was just talking. I was having a conversation. And I told this person, I'm so proud of you. Screen installation. State contract. So proud of you. You making like a 20% profit minimum. You're killing it. Killing it. You'll do too. You're not a lady. You just need a tax ID or you can be sole proprietor to do this stuff. Tell me if you, because I know we're delayed a little bit. So I was talking to this person and I was like, listen, there's one thing we ain't doing. I said, the one thing that we're not doing. And they said, hold up, I already know what you're going to say. Now, this person has abilities too, right? And like, so they said something to me and I said, you're in the ballpark. They're probably tired of me and how I am. They said, talking about turning over to God, turning over to the universe, and some other stuff. And I was like, you in the ballpark. I said, what we're not going to do is to feed into victimhood. We're not going to feed into negativity. And we're not going to accept that from people around us. I said, everything is positivity. What we speak is power. So everything is power. So proud of you, too cool for school. Are you a dude? Did I get that right? I don't feel like you're a woman. Because it's powerful. Look at this right here. In the middle of this live, toward the end, we have this amazing human being who won screen installation. 42 screens, $7,500 government federal contract in South Carolina. I'm sure there were moments too cool for school. You were like, man. But overall, you're like, I'm going to get this. And then you shared how my content helped you. So that's beautiful. And it was your first proposal. Man, that's beautiful. Make sure you, hold on, let me do a photo. Make sure you email me, that one's ridiculous, kparks@kpcinc.com. kparks@kpcinc.com. I would love to interview you. Because positivity is key. So I love the fact that one of my amazing Kizzy followers here, the work God, that you see and understand the positivity. Thief in the night. You have a contract. You can look into funding. Some people will fund a contract. Not Bank of America, but like hard money lender. Mamadou, the advice that I have is mindset. You got to believe in yourself. You got to put in the work. And back to Quavetta, make sure you somehow contact me so we can walk through it. So proud of you, so proud of you. I'm new to government contracts, starting my studies. What's the reasonable profit margin? Sincere Simpson, it depends. Profit margin always varies. So for those of you just joining, we've been on here for a while. I was talking about Holistica, how much I love this place, the power of positivity, because you darn sure can't be in this space and be like, oh, I'm not going to win, nobody's going to buy me. Why did I do it? And you can't hang out with knucklehead people that have the same views. You know, there's been so many examples of recent. I ain't going to give you that one because it'll be too much information. So let's just keep that one private. So here's the example I'm going to give you. When you want more in your life, let's go for a walk. When you want more in your life and you do more and you level up, people will take notice. People are going to try to raise you up. They're going to try and pull you down, or they're going to try and keep you the same. So it's really important as you go through these entrepreneurial journeys, you have in your corner people who support you. Yes, leadership coaching is available, but it's best if you look into subbing. Keep in mind, a lot of that work is bid on, I didn't check my battery. We're good. Is bid on a GSA schedule. There we go. So I really want to emphasize that because you think, oh, my husband, my wife, my cousin, my mom, my auntie, they're all going to support you, and they're not. And it's not because I'm trying to talk badly about your family. It's because it's just not how things work in life. Winner's Way or book, winnerswaybook.com, winnerswaybook.com. Instead, what happens is they cheer for you in the beginning because you represent hope. and they want you to succeed. So they're going to cheer you on. Oh, that's so cool. You're watching that lady with the curly hair. Oh my gosh, you got your cage code. And then when you win, like Too Cool for School did, somebody going to hate. Oh, you won. How much money you make? Oh, you won. But what kind of contract was that? Because now you represent what they didn't do. They didn't take action. Because they expected you to do the same knucklehead stuff as them. To be mediocre. To not take action. I was talking to somebody really special to me today. And this person was like, listen. Side note, this person doesn't really watch my content, so anyways, I'm glad they don't, because they would be like, whew. Anyways, let me stop, because I'm already telling too much. So listen, y'all. So this person was like, listen, I was sharing that you, Kizzy. Okay, Miracle, hold up, let me finish my story. We're going to talk about your win too, Miracle. And they were like, look, I love how consistent you are. Oh, Lord, man, y'all. I know I'm proud of you, Miracle, for winning. They're like, I like how consistent you are. And they started naming off all this stuff. You know, yeah, I'm consistent. Like, ooh, I'm feeling myself. Y'all don't understand. I got a whole Tupac Shakur underneath here. But I was like, ooh, that's so nice. And I think I'm consistent. You know, no. And so I bring this up because they support me. They're not just saying some stuff. They're not like, oh, Kizzy, she consistent. She go to the gym Monday through Friday. Oh, that's cool. You know, you want a contract. They're saying it because they're proud. They may admire. They want you to succeed. They want you to be better. They want you to be greater. And those are the kind of people you want in your life. Oh, look at us. We got some crazy people joining. Goodbye, Black Party. So the thing is, you want to make sure you're around people who support you and who raise you up. That's what's key. Because they really care. So don't lean into mediocrity. Don't lean into negativity. Don't lean into that stuff. Because there's always going to be this noise. You want to be around those people who support you. Like us here. Miracle, tell us more. Like Miracle. Miracle said, I want a contract, but I need help. So Miracle, here. You need help, email me. All y'all can email me. Don't forget, if you want 6 months of coaching, $25K, we'll do a whole payment plan. Let me find where I put the email, y'all. I didn't mean to say yo, I don't even know. Too much rap music. I listen to so much hip hop, and then I feel like I grew up in a Compton. I didn't grow up in Compton. I'm from the Midwest. I can make you a casserole, play euchre. I can play little spades. I even know how to play shuffleboard. Okay, so forget where I'm from. DLA. I'm not big into DLA stuff. I don't like dibs. So I'm not the dibs person. Sorry, Dennis. Not Dennis, but Robinson. Miracle, where'd you go? I want to know what you want. Abba Ras. So me being self-employed, I do roofing, interior. No, you don't need a contractor's license. You need to connect with me because I want to bid on roofing stuff and I don't even know what to price it. So let's rinse this. I'm going to do one card and we're going to call it a night. Are we good with that? What do y'all think? But there's more comments. Miracle did, okay. I want a product contract. Oh, I see. Well, So typically, I only provide funding for my Ultimate Edge students, and that training is $3,000. So, yeah, yeah, just give me a second. Let me rinse this one. Did you try hard money loans? Did you try with the product people themselves? Will they fund you, Miracle? I mean, 15K isn't a lot. I just got to think about it. I'm going to show you my email in just 1 second. Y'all got a second for me? It's really important to have everything clean. It's for tomorrow. Okay, y'all. Let's take a look at this. Let's go get my email. Got my clothes done. I got the best washer and dryer here in Tulum, Mexico. I'll take these out. Okay, so y'all know about winnerswaybook.com, proposalthatwins.com, working on a sixpack.com. No, I was kidding, that's not a website. Okay, kparks at kpcinc.com. Got a Tulum retreat, 2 days, Memorial Weekend, 25K plus. Comes with 6 months of coaching with me. Did you say, Dr. Kizzy, did you say get your Winner's Way book? I feel like the book would help you. Cuvetta, the book would be good. Staffing just depends on where, when, where. Okay, got you. Did you guys get where are you in the Midwest, Jessica? So for staffing, it just depends on what the staffing is. Miracle, I didn't get any. Okay, company want to purchase from the signing grant. So Miracle, I just had this whole soliloquy about the importance of mindset. If you believe you're not going to be approved, then you won't be approved. So I'm sending love and light your way that you will be approved. So change your mindset. So these are motivational cards. I create my reality, Holistica Tulum. I'm going to just randomly pull a card. The company wanted, okay, got that. Special, thanks, special K. Huh. That's interesting. Let me see who this is. Not many people call me Special K. Anyways. What do you mean far? You in Montana? Oh, let's do this one. I can persuade my subconscious mind. $447 proposalthatwins.com. Proposalthatwins.com. My Proposal Master Academy comes with 1 live monthly Q&A with me. Everything is self-taught. Thank you so much, Henry. If you want to sell pews, Henry, yes. I actually just applied for another license because we have an FFL. Okay, you got 8 to 12 weeks, Miracle. Your name is Miracle, girl. You better lean into it. Creative energy surges. I'm reading the back. Surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. Creative visualization. Ooh, I'm getting tired. This is good. Use your imagination to create whatever you want in your life. You can persuade your subconscious mind to intentionally, effectively, and effortlessly improve any area of your life simply by Visualizing, focusing on what you want. Anything you visualize, you begin to invite into your life. You want to be approved for the line of credit? Visualize getting the approval. I can write my own story. I can write my own future. What a brilliant idea. Let's do it. That's what this is about. When you think, I'm going to get this, this is going to happen, this is going to be fast, this is going to be easy, that's what's going to happen. If you think, oh, I'm knocked out, I ain't got good credit, nobody wants to buy from me, I only want to sell black hair products, then that's what you're going to get. And you may question me, you may, Kizzy and her cards, that's cool. But guess what? I still got contracts. I still got favor. Still 101. Only care about what God thinks. Same goes for you. Every single one of you are 101. Oh, is the movie line? Oh, Jessica, you're in Indianapolis. Girl, you in the city. I lived in like Rantoul, Illinois. So you offer funding for $3,000? Yeah, because you're funding, yeah. So I was like, yeah. I was going back to my days. Yes, so the course is $29.97, and we offer purchase order funding. If you send me an email, I can tell you more. Do you need my email again? You got a lot of lead time. That's good. We can help you out. I like that Hebrew West Queen talked about Kenny Chesney. Listen, I'm not a huge fan of him, but I'm sure his stuff is good. The new AP Doubt. I don't know what that means. Hard money. I love that card. Yes, it took me a long time to truly submit to this truth. What we believe is what it shall be. Our world, our in-world creates our outer world. It does. Because my inner world was trash. My outer world was trash. You know, it was like, why do I keep attracting all these narcissists? Anyways. So we got 2 more things to wash. Feels like we've been washing all day. I feel like my old days at Hardee's. Or Daddy-O's. I think I did more dishes at Daddy-O's. I don't know if any of y'all ever ate at a Daddy-O's. But if you ate at a Daddy-O's, woo, boy. It's really not that many dishes. 447 is a self-taught, focuses on proposal writing. Proposal Master Academy, proposalthatwins.com. Thank you so much, Foreign Dreams. The $29.97 course, it's 3 months live with me, my team. I do one-on-one group. You get a lot. And in 2025, you ain't gonna get all that from me. So that's kind of how it works. So for instance, one of my students we met the other day, and one of his big takeaways was that he's been bidding on stuff that he really can't win, and that's why he hasn't won before he met me. Another one, I'm helping her with a really good opportunity on Unison. There's another one that I'm working with because he's won a lot of middleman, and he wants to move more into products. So I've been helping him with that. Some people are just getting started. Everybody's in a different place. Of course, Nats, you're going to be on my show. Thank you, Henry. You're so sweet. I have a $25,000 surety bond. Is it applicable? Forget how hot this water goes from to hot. Depends on what you're bidding on. Not everything requires a bond. Not everything requires insurance. It literally is what are you bidding on? I'm going to be, okay, what else we got? So I'm going to take a couple more things. It's getting late, and I don't need to be yelled at that I stayed up too late. Why are you doing live so late? You should be in bed. I ain't got time for that. I already got to ground tomorrow. I love grounding, y'all. I was kind of in my way. I don't know. I was in my kind of thing with the grounding. You know, sometimes, Oh, you gotta hold it? Okay. And it did it. There's like a little sprayer on here, but apparently you gotta hold it down. I don't know how this stuff works. Half this stuff is interesting. Anyways, my point is I gotta do this stuff for me. So I like grounding at the ocean practically every day. Right now is rainy because there's some disturbances in the tropics. I'm gonna tell you this much. That stuff is not coming here. Barrel gonna barrel away from Mexico. So just letting you know that. I ain't dealing with that. But now I feel at peace. I wasn't really feeling one with the ocean. So, but that card we pulled earlier, I think that really helped me too. That's why often when I pull cards, sometimes they're equally for me as much as they are for you, or, there it is, they're more for you than they are for me. What kind of events you want me to attend? Oh, thank you, Phil. So, Too Cool for School. I'm here in Tulum. I got a Tulum 2-day retreat for 25K. I'm here in Tulum. I don't do events anymore. I probably at some point will hold events, but I don't go to events. It's just not of interest to me. Yes, $25,000. It comes with 6 months of coaching. I think we're pretty good with the kitchen. This is good. Tomorrow I'm gonna make my broccoli. That'll be fun. I think I'm gonna like put it on the stove. But I need more mushrooms. I ate a whole container of mushrooms. But when you cut them up and you put them in the skillet, it's really not a lot of mushrooms. I was like, this is like a cup of mushrooms. Oh, let me go get my book. Selenite. We got y'all. No, that's how much the retreat is. Oh, I gotta do my water, you guys. Oh, we gotta do the water. Let's do that first. That's really important. And then I'm out. winnerswaybook.com. And then we gotta get our water because I'm here in Mexico. I got this amazing water filtration system. So we're gonna put you here. So you're gonna hear like a water sound. Alexa, set an alarm for 7 a.m. And it's...
Alarm set for 7 a.m. tomorrow.
You see it? So that's reverse osmosis. Oops, that's the coffee machine. You like laburnite? I like selenite. Selenite and I... Oh yeah, we gotta unplug it. We get along well. So what I'm doing back here is... Not just showing you the book again, Winner's Way book, but we got to get the tub. Oh, shoot. You got to unplug it. I put the water in here. So I'm going to fill this up. It's already kind of gross at the top, at the bottom. You can use this in the States, too. It's not about, like, only using it because I'm in Mexico. It's just about having really clean water. Tastes so good. Then when I take the water, I got 2 of these from the States. I have containers. So again, for any of you watching and you're like, what is happening? So we're filling this up. Why? Oh, cord cutting's good too. When you leave Mexico, I'm in the middle of Texas. You're more than welcome. I'm not leaving Mexico. I mean, well, I am. I'm going to be in Europe in less than a year. But I'm going to own this place and own a bunch of places in Mexico. What are your requirements for PO lending? Is the $3K up front? Yes, because you have to join the Ultimate Edge program, which is $29.97. Here, let me move over here because this takes forever to fill. winnerswaybook.com. If you are interested in the Ultimate Edge program, it's $29.97. Send an email. I'll connect you with my sales guy, Tim. Let me say it, show it again. Stone, the first place to begin with government contracting, again, you believe. Just believe in yourself. You'll be good. Oh, let me unplug that. Had the coffee machine unplugged. We're gonna have one coffee tomorrow. I think. Maybe two. I had diarrhea. Rose. Dang, Rose. Do you more regularly pull Holy Scriptures or more regularly pull cards? I don't know how you pull Holy Scriptures. Does that mean you open the Bible and you read a scripture? Like, I don't really. Did you say before we purchase a 447? Yes, Angel, you can apply that. Just send me an email. So for those of you joining just now or you're watching the replay, oh shoot, those are my goals, things I'm manifesting, but where the heck is it? Okay. So there's a line in here that says full. So we're basically to it because what's going to happen is over the course of 4 hours, the water is going to fill, it's going to distill to here. And then I take this water and put it in my containers. I drink a lot of water. It really helps me as I'm like the way I eat. And the thing is too, I want to emphasize, this is not a fad. No, it's okay, Rose. You don't need to say sorry. I just was not expecting all that. But no, I understand the whole Montezuma's curse is real. Like for real, real. Like, can't drink this water. And this is an extra step because I'm all about healthiness. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move the jug and go around the camera because it's heavy. And this is a beautiful system I got. It was gifted to me. I think you guys can still hear me. But it was gifted to me because that's what people do who care about you. When people want to level you up, they get you things that add to your life. When they don't want you to level up, they get you things in purple bags and have warning labels on them like will kill or something, like cigarettes and stuff. Okay, hold on. We got a little spillage of water. Rent is only $800 for a whole condo. Where, in Mexico? In where? What kind of condo, girl? I don't live in that kind of condo. Nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, where's $800? You know what? Actually, you're right. I have a friend here. I think, no, her rent's not $800, but I think she said she's saving $800 or something, $600. I don't know. I live in a bougie place, so my place is not $600. Okay, it ain't about where Dr. Parks lives. What's important is you got to take care of yourself. In the Yucatan? Yeah, I live in the Yucatan. You know that. Here in Tulum. Okay, y'all. So we got the first part of the machine. Oh, shoot. These people need to sponsor me, y'all. These people need to sponsor me. First off, they know. They need to sponsor me. So let me show you. I gotta move this though. You gotta have the setup. Then you gotta have it set up so it goes like that. Okay. We're gonna plug it in. And the other day when I did this, people thought I was frying chicken. Not frying chicken. Okay. Ooh, you gotta plug it in now. If you have government questions, feel free, because we're about to end. Okay. Now I gotta press that reset button. And we gotta put away all my birthday cards. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of these. Next step, boom. Yeah, hit that reset. It's like a fan. It gets extra hot in here. Oh, gated community, cute. Showers were a problem. I was cold and, oh, I ain't got none of that. Sorry you encountered that. Okay, so we good. Only thing we got to do is put away the Dyson ants. Okay, dang, Rose, you had a crazy experience. So for those of you who are still here or you're just joining, winnerswaybook.com, if you're interested in my Ultimate Edge course, live group, individual coaching, send an email. I'll take care of you. I'm going to put the links here. I appreciate you enduring. This isn't just your normal live. We go through a lot. There's always tears, joy, celebrations. I know, I wiped my mouth because I needed to. There were 2 people who came on and expressed their wins. Shout out to them. Appreciate you. Do I have to pay before lead time or after lead time? Miracle depends. You got to ask the vendor. Good, Angel. I'm glad you have the book. Yeah, if you have the book, you can, it's up to you. If you want to get proposal.wins.com. Ooh. Proposal.wins.com. Let's go outside. Or you can get the $3,000 course. Let's go around this. Let's just do a quick outside. I feel like I need to go outside before I go to bed. Okay, let's go. Y'all ready? Uh-huh. Here, let me take my flip-flops off. Uh-oh. Flip-flop got stuck. Bam. Ooh, my swing is clean. Kind of clean. It's kind of dry. Let's swing. It's hot though. I got a whole sweat. Ooh, boy, sweatshirt on and forgot my swing was that low. Put it down. Whee. Okay, y'all. I love and adore you. Nothing like swinging in Tulum. Let me see your questions. I don't teach real estate and tax code. I do show a real estate proposal in my Proposal That Wins course. Are we still good on battery? Okay, we're good on my batteries. I want to sell youth services. I don't think there's a huge market for that. I would suggest you selling something else. Kizzy, what? Let me go a little closer. When do you follow up with a CO? About a month in. Again, thank you all for being here. I love and adore you. Just wanted to ground a little bit before I go to bed. Wanted to get some energy out because somebody had too much coffee. And one of my favorite things about here in Tulum is I have 3 swings. When was the last time you were on a swing as an adult? You too busy being caught up in being an adult, and you forgot about fun. Forgot about creativity. You forgot about doing silly things like this, being on a live and swinging. You forgot about it. So I'm here to remind you the beauty of having fun and working your abs. Oh, that hurt. That was not fun. But we're going to take a little walk. Ooh, my abs were like, girl, what are you doing on that swing? But that was entertaining. So I love and adore you all. Check out winnerswaybook.com. winnerswaybook.com. proposal-that-wins.com. Check out proposal-that-wins.com. And send me an email. Y'all got my email? Do you want me to send it and show it to you one more time? Ooh, it's not the number of proposals, it's the amount of money. Let's go in here. Hold on, let me show you my email. Excuse me. Let me wash my hands. Swings there's like all kinds of creatures back there. Just a second, Miracle. What's up, y'all? Hold on. Give me a second. My hair got all wild. Oh, shoot. Things are getting flown. Oof, here we go. Send an email. Oh, goodness. Okay, y'all. I love and adore you. We got wild hair. It's time to go to bed. That was fun. Man, that was like an ab grabber. Woo. That swing was like, girl, you better work those abs. Tupac Shakur. Okay. I love and adore you. I don't understand. Oh, look, too cool for school. I got your email. I'm so proud of you. I'm not going to shout out your real name on here. Thank you so much. I don't know if he's still on here. Sunday. Sarah. Sunday, I don't know what time because I can't stay up that late Sunday. I don't see any other emails from y'all. I'm looking. I don't see any emails. Why'd I make that face? Okay, let me see. So email me. Maybe you'll email me on the replay. Oh. Okay. I love a Hebrewish queen. You know I love it is because you took the time to write your response. So I really appreciate it. The site of your listing price? Stone, I'm confused. There's winnerswaybook.com. What? I don't even know what's happening. winnerswaybook.com, proposalthatwins.com is definitely time to go because I don't know what is happening. And if you want to email me, you can email me and love and light. I love you guys. You're amazing. I'm out. Everything is possible. Thank you for being on here. We are on here for a real long time. winnerswaybook.com. What's up, Lizzie? Your pricing package. winnerswaybook.com. winnerswaybook.com. It's hot. Ugh. I'm too sleepy. Okay, cool, Jessica. My girl from Indiana. I lived in Evansville, Indiana once.